All right, guys, I'm here to look at this duplex. We will go in and take a look, and then I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. It's on White Settlement Road here in Fort Worth. White Settlement, but first of all, there's no pictures, which is dumb. Don't ever list the house without pictures. I don't know why people do that. Second of all, the yard's not been taken care of. That drives me nuts. Don't list the house until all the stuff's picked up, and even if you got to come out here and mow the lawn by yourself, mow the lawn. I don't know, just a pet peeve of mine. Let's get in here real quick. Put in this logbox code. There we go. All right. I'm gonna kind of talk y'all through what I'm thinking. Looks pretty good. Smells like there's been pets in here. It's at least been cleaned up a little bit. It smells like cat pee. Cabinet's kind of dinky. This light makes it dated. The popcorn ceiling makes it dated. There's a crack running through the ceiling right here. Doesn't really mean there's a problem, but there could be. Countertops are old. Fridge is nasty. This countertop has had some water damage on it, probably from this washer and dryer connections here. That's wide open. Probably gonna be rats in here before you know it. Sorry, got a phone call. These doors are good, at least they're exterior doors. Floors are decent. That's old. New carpet. The returns are dirty. Let's check out the bathroom. I've seen better bathrooms. We do better bathrooms, but it's fine. It will work. Now I know the rent in this area should be between $1,350 and $1,600. This is probably only going to get $1,300. But just because of the condition, there's just some things that people are not gonna like the bathroom. Let's go check out the AC. Well, that's a pain in the butt. That doesn't look too old. Looks fine. It stinks back here, like a dead animal. Some damage on the siding there. The roof looked relatively new, so it looks pretty good for the most part. It will rent. It just won't get top of market, which is what we are after. So, go to the car, show you guys what I'm thinking. There's actually two for sale here. This one and that one are for sale. So, what I'm thinking is that he's asking $280. I'm gonna put y'all on my mount. He's asking $280 each, which is more than they're getting in rent. A quick rule of thumb is 1%. So even if both sides are rent out for $1,300, that's only $2,600, so $260. So he's already overpriced, but people are still paying for stuff based upon what it is and not what it makes. Just not me. So there's different options to buy these things. You can go with a traditional mortgage and go 25% down, which is a good option to drive your payment down and make some more cash flow. So if I can get these rented for $1,250 a month, that's $2,500 total gross rent. Now at $280, I had to put down $70,000 on $280. If I buy them both, that's $140,000. I don't know why I did the math. I should have just doubled it. Now there's different options. I can go to a commercial lender. I have a guy named Travis Nix at Prosperity Bank who I like to use. They'll do less down, but sometimes when you get less down, you either get a higher rate or you have a shorter amortization period. Instead of 30 years, maybe you get 20. So 280, 20% down, that's $56,000. So we save a little bit of money. Or $112,000. Now, our payment on 280 with 25% down, our rate's probably going to be at 8% interest rate. Taxes are going to be $4,800 a year. Insurance is going to be about $1,500, maybe a little bit higher depending on what kind of coverages you want. So, at full asking price with 25% down, $70,000, $4,800 taxes, $1,500 a month insurance. My total principal, interest, taxes, and insurance payment, PITI, is $2,067. As I said, I think I know I could get it rented for $1,250 each. That's $2,500. So that's a net profit of $433 a month. Now that doesn't include anything that go wrong, or any repairs or maintenance or signs I have to buy or yard maintenance that I got to get done. But for right now, let's just talk profit off of the payment. Now, that is $5,196 a year, and you divide that by your down payment of $70,000. That's a 7% return. So now we go back and we say, well, that doesn't really work for me. Maybe I can get them at $255. That takes my payment down to, or that takes my down payment to $63,000, $63,750, and that takes my payment down to $1,894. So $2,500, and hopefully we can get these rented for more than $2,500. More than $1,250 each. We probably can. We do a pretty good job with our leasing agents. So $2,500 minus $1,894, that's $606. We'll call it $600 a month, or $7,200 a year. Divide that by your down payment of $63,750. Now that's an 11.5% return. It's getting a little bit better. Now if I buy both of them instead of $560, maybe I could get them both for $500. Let's see what that looks like. $500. That's $125,000 down payment. My taxes double. My insurance has to double. We'll put it at $3,000 a year. My principal, interest, taxes, and insurance payment is $3,718. Now, if I can get all these rented, one of them's already rented for like $1,295, I think. But then there's a low rent on another one of like $1,050, which doesn't work. That person's on month to month. Unfortunately, they can stay if they want to pay more. They can move into this unit, the remodeled unit, and pay market rent, or they just have to go. So if I can get all four of them at $1,250, that's $5,000 a month in gross rent. Minus $3,718 is $1,282 a month, or $15,300 a year. Divide that by my $125,000 down payment. I'm at 12.3. And I had to spend twice as much money to get just a tiny bit more return. So for me, I either need to get a really, really big discount for buying both of them, like maybe $100,000 discount, make them at $460, or